Macy Tunick inside the pitching circle for Perry. Tunick perfect this year, 3-0, a 4.33 ERA, 21 innings so far this year, 25 hits, 6 walks. She has struck out 17 as she deals ball 1 to Sydney Shaver. Opponents this year hitting .260 against her, and Tunick had really good numbers against the first 2 opponents in South Hamilton and West Marshall, but was hit pretty hard last time we saw her in the 17-12 win against Roland Story. So we'll see if Macy can bounce back here tonight against a very good offensive-minded team from PCM. 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff batter, Shaver, right-hander. She's taking all the way, and Tunick misses low, 3-0. PCM and their school colors, dark black pants, red tops with the yellow trim, the black helmets. Perry tonight in their white and blue. Shaver watching all the way, and Tunick throws her first strike of the night. Perry the white jersey tops, the blue sleeves, the blue pants, and tonight they are breaking out the striped socks. Blue socks with the 3 white stripes. Tunick checks in, gets the sign. Here's the 3-1, and she missed badly ball 4, so Shaver is aboard for PCM.
Hey, Tunick, just a little bit of trouble settling into tonight's game. All those pitches that were balls were in the dirt, nearly got by the catcher. She just needs to settle in here and trust her on it.
The off walk to Shaver, now the left-hander, one of 2 Steen hooks. Addison Steen hook stands in. Tunick bounces it to the plate, ball 1. Addison hitting .300 this year, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Shows butt, and now the pitch gets by Kerrigan Welchel. That'll be a pass ball, and Shaver goes down to second base. Defensively for the Jayettes, you have Ava Devil-Shally at third. Olenzak is at short, Atwell at second, Emily Bell at first base, Kerrigan Welchel behind the plate. All 3 from Tunick, who's laboring here in this first inning. Taryn Naring gets the start in left field tonight. Catherine West is in center. Sydney Barkley, the left-hander, patrolling right field. Steenoak's going to pull back the bunt attempt as she was watching all the way. That was a straight decoy, and Tunick, so far, 9 pitches, 8 of them have been balls to start this game. Olenzak comes over to the pitching circle, gives her a quick pat on the back, and a word of encouragement as she now faces some pretty good hitters in the center of this PCM lineup.
Yeah, 2 walks early, only 1 strike. The previous batter, the last 3 pitches, bluffing bunt, just trying to continue to battle Tunick up there on the mound.
Defensive positions for the Jayettes. They will keep the infield a double play depth. Another left-hander, Riley Johannes, the third baseman, who has some power. Johannes with a home run this year, 4 RBIs. See how aggressive she plays it. She is watching, and Tunick is high, ball 1. Another beautiful night for softball. Here in Perry, game time temperature in the mid-70s, a light breeze blowing out towards center field. Johannes takes low and outside, not missing by much, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, you said not missing by much on the previous 2 pitches, both of them balls, but easily the balls 1 strike.
Johannes swinging away, and she is late with her cut, holding the ball off. This PCM team can score some runs. They put up 14 runs earlier this year against Grinnell, lost the game 16-14, so much like Perry, they have been involved in a wild offensive shootout at least once this year. Again, Johannes late to the party, foul to the way, and Tunick battles back to run it even at 2-2.
Right now, all Tunick needs to enter this game really settle in. It's just 1. How would we get it? 2 strikes for 30 seconds.
Change up.
2-2 pitch.
Yeah.
On the high fastball. Good job there by Tunick. Johannes goes down swinging.
That batting number 8, Paige Steenhook.
Let's go, Macy.
Further up the ladder and finally able to get
More of that,
Johannes to swing through.
Yeah, it's really just smart pitching. Late on those 2 foul balls, shooting him on the third base line, and then just climbed the ladder with even harder heat.
One down, here's Paige Steenhook, and pitches in the dirt, squirts right through the legs of Kerrigan Welchel, and both runners will advance the base. Shaver down to third, Paige Steenhook, I should say Addison Steenhook, to second. With a wild pitch on Tunick. Hate to give up those bases. First base open, contact might score a run for the cleanup batter.
Oh, stay down, Callie.
And it's 2-0
Kerrigan.
to Paige Steenhook. We have Addison, who's a sophomore, Paige the senior, the most experienced player on this team, looking for her first RBIs of the year. 2-0 is grounded shortly off the glove of Bell at first, and everybody is going to be safe. Shaver will score from third. Steenhook advances down to third, and Paige Steenhook will pick up the RBI.
Now batting number 20,
An air charge
Jocelyn
from Bell
Briles.
first, and the Jayettes not off to a soaring start here tonight.
Yeah, that's a tough error for Bell at first. I mean, it was a shot down the first base line that she got a glove on. It would have been a tough grab. I understand the error, but it's a really tough play for a first baseman.
So we'll run in, and now takes it on the first pitch from Jocelyn Briles. This will score Steenhook. Paige Steenhook will stop at second.
Now batting number 11, Tori Lindsay.
They're off and running here in the first inning, up 2-0. Briles with her team-leading 7th RBI this year. We'll bring up the shortstop, Tori Lindsay, only a freshman. Hard to go, held up, ball one. Lindsay off to a really good start offensively, hitting .333. No home runs, 6 RBIs. 1-0. Seen up and in. This is a tiny zone. Watching early on, it's still just the first inning. Definitely a hitter's zone tonight, it looks like. 2 balls, no strikes.
Because the word's right.
Macy ready, the pitch. This is over but low, and now it's 3-0. You can see Macy a little bit frustrated right now. She's going to try to settle back in. Tunick always a fairly quick worker, ready to go, and there's a strike right down the middle as Lindsay was taking.
And oftentimes for umpires, the pitcher has to prove to you that you can throw a strike before you get those corner pitches. And right now, Tunick hasn't established that she is consistent with throwing strikes.
3-1. It's softly, and that's in the left field, a base hit. Paige Steenhook will stop at third. The ball was not hit hard enough to score. Naring gets it back in quickly, and they are
Now batting number 6, Rayanne Dunnick.
getting back-to-back hits for the Mustangs. Tough break there for Tunick in this Jayette defense. That was a really good pitch, tied her up on the inside, but Lindsay with enough on it to get it by Devil Bliss Shawley at third. Now the infield creeps in for Donick, who looks a pop up that slices foul and out of play.
Yeah, now the Jayette defense comes in a little bit, bringing in the corners, trying to get that out at home if at all possible.
And Donick hitting .267, no home runs, 4 RBIs. The right fielder, a senior. This PCM team graduated only 1 senior off last year's team. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield in, as we talked about. Devil Bliss Shawley inside the bag at third. Olenczak in 3 steps. Same story for the right side with both Atwell and Bell. 1-1. Line toward Atwell, and she'll make the catch. No double up to be found. Ends up base running by the trio of Mustangs, all back to their base safely.
Now batting number 12, Ella Schindel.
Atwell at second base, and now 2 outs.
Schindel.
Bring in the DP, Ella Schindel. Swinging and a miss. Ella Schindel, 0-1. Tunick started the inning with a couple of walks, an error, and then back-to-back hits. A couple of runs in for the Mustangs here in the first. The 0-1. Swing and a miss again by Schindel. A bit too anxious, so it's 0-2.
Good pitching here from Tunick. Seeing if she's going to climb the ladder again for another strikeout like she did previously.
be a big boost. Tunic can get out of this jam. The 0-2. Hit in the air, softly right side. Atwell charges, bobbles, and out goes Ball gets by Bell. 1 run in, 2 runs in. Lindsay will stop at third, and the Mustangs lead 4-0.
That was a tough break. I mean, it was a good pitch.
Now batting number 10, Lillian Humple.
I think she just got caught in the middle there. Didn't know if that was going to line drive right at her. Ended up being a one hopper that she wasn't expecting. The ball just died in the dirt. Forced the underhand throw to the fly.
Second error of the inning on Perry, and here comes Lillian Humple, the left fielder, and she takes a pitch for a strike. Full of freshmen. There was hesitation on the right side. Bell started to go toward it. Atwell paused a little bit. Then by the time she charged in, it had a backspin on it. Bobbled it momentarily. That cost her to rush the throw even more. And then the throw was errant as it went wide of Bell, allowing Steenhook and Bryles to score. And just like we saw the other night, Perry falls behind early. Ball, 2 strikes to Humple. Good news is this is a PCM team that has given up some runs this year. A Jayette offense that's been lethal so far. They're going to need it tonight. 1-2 is popped up. Welchel behind the plate, makes the play. He reaches out to the side. 4 runs, 2 hits, a couple of walks, 2 errors, and a runner left on after a half inning. PCM 4, Perry coming up here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network West.
Score's not working again.
Lineup hitting 9th in center field. Olenzak, Welchel, Devil Bliss, Shelley,
I don't
Bell,
know. The game
Tunic,
seems down there.
Welchel, Atwell, Barkley, and West. Your Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineup. Riley Parsons is inside the circle. Right-hander, and Olenzak shows not to start the game. Rolls it down the third base line. Johannes comes up throwing. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Immediately on the first pitch, forcing the PCM defense to make a play, making sure they're not asleep.
Now batting number 13, Kerrigan Welchel.
Smart play just didn't pay off.
See Olenzak buck too often, so Perry trying to get her on. 1 down, and now here's Kerrigan Welchel, the catcher. Welchel off to a hot start at the plate. 7 hits and 12 at bat. She's knocked in 4 runs. Another sets and pitches low. 2-0. Parsons this year making her 7th start. She's 3-3, a 3.28 ERA. 36 in the 3rd innings, has surrendered 39 hits. Control has been an issue at times, 15 walks. By no means a power pitcher, just 23 strikeouts this year. And here she issues a 4-pitch walk to Kerrigan Welchel.
Now batting number 15, Ava Devil Bliss Shawley.
That's a 1-out base runner, and that sets up an opportunity for Ava Devil Bliss Shawley. Before Tina Luderman is going to make a change and use a courtesy runner.
He's running Cassidy.
Running number 7, Cassidy Atwell.
Cassidy Atwell has been officially introduced as the courtesy runner at first base. Long list of signs from the Perry head coach, Luderman, in the 3rd base box. Let's see what Devil Bliss Shawley's up to. Keep an eye on Atwell, who has good speed. Parsons starts her with a strike.
Maybe trying to play some sort of hit and run or delayed steal here, trying to create havoc on the base paths early, trying to get one of those 4 runs back.
Shawley, she foul tips it, but she is in a hole, 0-2. Mentions here at the athletic complex, 200 all the way around, straightaway center, also down the line. The 0-2, they set the target wide. Parsons found that target. Devil Bliss Shawley frozen for out number 2.
Now batting number 20, Emily Bell.
Fastball, outside corner. Really tough pitch to do anything with, had she swung.
2 outs for the Jayettes, and here comes their first baseman, Emily Bell. Runner takes off, pitch in the dirt on the change-up. Good pitch to run on for Atwell, and she's in scoring position. Her 2nd stolen base of the year. Bell, the team leader in RBI. She has produced from the cleanup spot through the first week. 5 for 10, 6 RBIs. Again, the pitch holds the plate. Now they have Atwell in a rundown between second
Go,
and third.
go!
Atwell hesitates. She had a chance to get back.
I thought he was gonna call her out.
Finally does. Cassidy, I think, was anticipating that ball going back to second, so she stopped, put on her brakes about 4 or 5 steps off the bag, and holding on to the ball was Jayettes. So Cassidy was up 2 there, but she's fortunate to still be on base. The 2-0 is outside, 3-0 to Bell.
That's the
I'll
only
tell you
third.
what though, every coach in the stands watching that play had a mini heart attack right there.
Worst nightmare, especially with a good hitter up with Bell. You want to keep that runner out there. 3-0, Bell's watching, and it's a strike from Parsons. PCM 4, Perry nothing, just getting underway tonight. Beautiful night here from Perry. 3-1 up around the eyes, and the Jayettes have 2-on for Macy Tunick.
Now batting number 14, Macy Tunick.
Wild here to begin the game. Taking a second to settle in on both sides.
Tunick coming off a 3-hit game against Roland Story. Chance to help out her own cause, swings and misses. They see 4 hits this year, 13 at bat. She has 4 RBIs. Atwell, the runner at second, Bell at first. No one is fouled back, and quickly Parsons jumps out in front 0-2. Think about this PCM outfield, they are playing very deep, just a step or 2 in front of the track. 0-2 is like
That's straight,
straight
No.
to the lower half of the zone.
At the end of the first inning, PCM 4, Perry 0.
Home, about an hour 20, hour 30 trip for the Mustangs as they roll into Perry around 4:30 today. This PCM team already
Batting for
played
PCM, number
their
15, Sydney Shaver.
3 wins against Ella, Greene County, and Nevada. Losses to Grinnell, Sadell, and then last night, most recently, a 6-1 setback to Sheraton. And the very first pitch, and they're going to hit Shaver second time through the order. Shaver is aboard for the second time tonight. She walked last inning. Now she's hit by a pitch. Bring up the catcher, Addison Steenhook. Steenhook walked and scored her first time up. She shows bunt. She committed. Strike 1. Perry has not played a game since last Friday night, coming off the long holiday break. No games Monday statewide, and they did not have a game scheduled last night. But Tunick better hurry, and it's late. Beating out the throw is Addison Steenhook. Good hustle out of the box on a perfectly placed bunt. And
Now batting number 28, Riley Johannes.
to start this game, the Mustangs getting their first couple of runners on safely.
It looked like to me Tunick thought that bunt was going to have a little bit more juice on it. Like she didn't attack it as a pitcher should. She tried to let it come to her instead of running out the ball, picking up out of her hand and ripping the ball out of first base. And I think that cost her.
We're looking a little bit flat out of the gates here tonight. Let's see if we can get things going. Riley Johannes, the batter. First pitch, pops it up, shallow left center. Easy play. West is in. Maneuvers underneath it for the first out. Runners retreat back to their
Now batting number
bases.
8, Paige Steenhook.
One pitch out. Every coach loves it. Every pitcher loves it. And the defense is really going to thank you for it as well. Also a big out here. 2 runners on.
Steenhook stands in. She reached on an air her first time. After the first pitch, fouls it away. Paige hit a roller down the first baseline that ricocheted off the glove. One of 2 errors in the opening inning for the Jayettes. PCM with 3 hits tonight. 0-1. Just don't know where that pitcher missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, and they're missing. Saw this coming tonight.
No, and it's a smart move by the coach. You've had a couple of defensive miscues out there right now. Your team and your pitcher is frustrated. Reminding them that it's early, but they also need to get out in this inning and get back on offense and let those bats get hot like they did on Friday night.
Yeah, a lot of softball still
Who's
to
up?
be played. This offense can score.
Now batting number 6, Rayanne Dunnick.
Cleaned up
some defense right now. 4 hits in the inning, a hit batter, an error. An 8-0 deficit. And the batter will be Donick, who tries to bunt one down the first baseline. It trickles off to the right foul. Oh, 1. West hit well and deep. No chance for West to shoot upset, and it is good. Rayanne Donick to right center, and no doubter. A 2-run bomb, and now a 10-0 lead for Prairie City in a row for Donick. Her first home run of the year, RBIs number 5 and 6.
All barrel.
Well, it's about time to go home.
I mean, she just hit that too well and get the win.
Now batting number 12, Ella Schindel.
Sometimes you can just tell by the sound of the bat. That one sounded real crisp.
Absolutely. It's so nice for a hitter too. You get all barrel, you don't even feel it on your hands. You just know you hit that perfectly, and she did.
Catherine West knew it right away. She took a step, and then she just turned the net around and watched how far it flew. 10-0 PCM. No balls and a strike to Ella Schindel. This is wide, 1-1. Hey, look at the Heart of Iowa standings entering tonight. Perry and Sadell at 3-0 spots. Greene County and PCM both 2-1. 1-1 is lined toward right center. That's going to get down a base hit. Gets by Barkley. Good heads-up play by West. But
Got her.
The throw to second, and they got her. Oh, what a play by West. Out in center. That's why you back up a play.
Absolutely. That is exactly why you back up the play. Barkley looking to make a play on the ball that was sinking fast.
Now batting number 10, Lily Humpel.
Decide whether or not to dive for it. She decided not to. The ball got past her, but that's why you play team defense.
West then with a strike, and the tag applied to Schindel as she went feet first into second.
Oftentimes, as a defender, it's almost tedious to back up your teammate. But every so often, something like that happens, and you're really glad that you listen to your coach and back up your team.
All no strikes. Able to hit the zone low. 1-1. Well, let's see if that is a spark that this team needed early on. We talked about it. Lots of softballs still to be played. Sometimes all it takes is one play to start turning the attitude around a little bit. Light a fire in the dugout and start to claw your way back into it. 2-1. Jandre soft pop-up, and Welchel makes the hook. Kerrigan did not see it until the last possible moment. And then she kind of cushioned it up against her chest armor and holds it in to retire the side.
Now batting number 5, Callie Welchel.
Welcome back inside the Perry Fairway broadcast booth as we move into the bottom of the second inning. And on the very first pitch, Callie Welchel with a base hit. So the young 8th.
Now batting number 3, Taylor Atwell.
Is aboard for the Jayettes to start this inning. 10-0 PCM. We're in the bottom of the second. Taylor Atwell will be the batter. It sounds strange, Luke, but you look up at the scoreboard down 10. A monster uphill battle, but we don't feel a lot of the game quite yet. You know, we've seen this offense really put together some solid
Nate doesn't.
showings through the first 3 games.
10-0. But you're negative.
Especially
It's
after
10-0 and you've already made 4 errors.
Leading his first hand. I'm not going to
Played
play
over.
past this Jayettes offense.
What if they make 4 errors? We
Balls
might not
and
even
no
score.
strikes to Atwell. 5 hits this year, 13 at bats.
Bang.
Parsons delivers. That hits one in the air. This one foul. What's been impressive about this Perry run, the Jayettes have found balance really up and down the lineup. 1 through 9 all contributed. Keep an eye on Welchel, the 2-1. Parsons misses high. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And obviously sometimes even more important than getting the top 3 or 4 hitters at the beginning of the lineup going, it's getting the first runner on base at an inning.
Well,
Go.
hits it high and deep
Go.
to center.
Go.
Steenhook.
Hey!
Well, the center field, that's a home run. And the climb up the ladder.
Don't touch her.
starts for
Don't touch her.
Perry From way
Don't touch her.
back.
Don't touch her. Don't
Well, a
touch her.
2-run blast. It's now 10-2.
Yeah, that one was not hit quite as well as PCM's runner in the previous inning. But with that runner on that I mentioned, 2-run homer feels a lot better than just one cutting into that lead just a little bit more. And now the offense has
Now batting number 11, Sidney Barkley.
Sure, Taylor got underneath it too much. A towering fly ball hit out towards center, and that just kept carrying. So Atwell, who had a home run last year, connects for her first home run. It's Perry's first home run as a team this year. Let's see if they can keep it going with Sidney Barkley. Parsons misses outside, 1-0. 220 feet distance for Taylor Atwell in the 2-run home run. 2 balls, no strikes.
and in almost the exact same spot.
Carson leans in, gets the sign.
No.
Her half, and she gets the ball. 2-1.
Jesus Christ.
That guy's terrible.
Yeah.
Barkley 1 hit this year, 9 at bats. Takes low and wide, 3 balls, 1 strike. Parsons living dangerously in this inning. She has fallen behind all 3 batters she has faced, and that's a tough road to toe if you're a pitcher, especially against a lineup like
What?
this.
Wow.
3
I think
balls,
Jason Olzak's gonna be
2
What?
strikes.
Jason
Left-hander
Olzak
awaits
could be
the
the
pitch. Swinging miss, Barkley late with that fastball. And
Now batting number 6, Catherine West.
First out of the inning, and now let's see if Catherine West can get something jump-started. Catherine 2 hits and 9 at bats. She has knocked in 2 this year. Slap defense applied by PCM. Third baseman Johannes way in. West pops over
Overhead.
bunt, but it's foul.
Slap it. Swing away.
Taking her time, getting back into the box. 0-1. Change it by Parsons. Held on to it too long. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is high, 2-1.
One strike.
Top of the order on deck with Olenzak. Mustangs lead by 8. We're in the home half of the second inning. West swinging away. Good cut at that pitch. Fouls it back, and the count evens 2-2.
And right now, the Jayette offense is tasked with building up yet another rally. And sometimes, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but home runs can be rally killers. And right now, almost what it feels like.
Good read on the ball there by West. She was watching intensely, and it's full. Catherine with good speed. They'd love to get her on base. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Parsons payoff, and it's strike 3. West could not pull the trigger.
Now batting number 2, Lydia Olenzak.
Strikeout looking. That's her 4th tonight.
And just a little bit of late movement on that pitch, breaking in on the outside corner. It wasn't a lot, but it was just enough to buckle the knees and freeze the batter.
2 outs, base is empty, and here's Olenzak, who's 0 for 1. Swings away this time and hits a line drive off to the right side, foul. Lydia tried to sneak down a bunt for her first time up. Good play by Johannes to throw her out. Lydia now 6 for 13 this year.
Ooh.
Off-speed pitch, man, that puppy hung over the plate. Olin Zach again fouls it away. That was begging to get clobbered, Luke.
Yeah, begging to get clobbered, and Olenczak here after laying down a bunt is raring to get that
So
back
mad at this
through his
stupid
zone.
live
It's
stream.
really hard somewhere.
Parsons looking to strike out the side. The 0-2 pitch. Nice ball away. It's 1-2. Perry with a couple of hits this inning. Atwell's home run right now has the Jayettes on the board. Strike three. Olenczak punched out. So Parsons strikes out the side.
At the end of
Pitcher that came
2
in
innings,
just 20%
PCM 10, Perry 2.
This is a very important inning if you're Perry.
Everyone watching, I'm so
Tunic, you want to get
sorry
back in
that the
that
stupid
dugout,
score won't
show
work.
that you're in control
I'm
a
about
little
ready to
bit.
throw the iPad out the window.
Very important the Jayettes get things done here on the top of the third, and that's a
I
good
might if it
start.
wasn't Mom's.
Yeah, after scoring 2 in the bottom of the second, Jayettes won the game because we set the bats
They
up.
won't do it directly.
But also shut down
And it's supposed to do it even without internet, but it won't for some reason. And I don't get it.
Good pitch.
Able to fire the first 2 pitches across. Sydney Schaefer
It's supposed to do it even without internet.
first, and she
So,
was hit
I
by
don't
a pitch who
understand.
scored
Bluetooth.
in the second inning.
It's
Tunic
just
is
supposed to
walked
go
two and hit one
online and
tonight.
right to it, but it's,
Bluetooth, Bluetooth.
I don't know.
Macy
You
ready,
can't.
the 0-2.
Go get
It up, but foul as Douglas Shawley gives chase. Back in front of the Perry dugout. Don't forget, tomorrow we're off. Friday back at it. We'll follow the baseball team as they make the trip to the old ballpark in Rippey. Perry and Greene County will also have the Perry softball game against Greene County as well that night. You listen to softball on our sister station, 98.9 with Doug Reeder. I'll follow the baseball team in Rippey. Listen to Blue Jay baseball in Greene County right here on KDLS Friday night. 1-2. Just did make contact, stays alive. Saturday, it will be a busy day here. It's always nice to recognize Paul and Mary Ann Graves. Paul so instrumental throughout his time leading Perry softball, and every year they remember him and his great spirit. This one lifted in the air, left side, rolling back just on the edge of the grass, makes the catch for the first out. Paul Graves responsible for the Special Olympics tournament, which was one of the marquee events here in the state.
Now batting number 3, Addison Steenhook.
Athletes to come compete. Number of tournaments back with the Perry Youth Softball. So every year they recognize his contributions. Mary Ann, along with the family, hopefully will be able to be in attendance. That's going to be happening this Saturday, and not to mention a pretty good field will be in town for the day's action as well. Linwood, Van Meter, and Webster City to join Perry in the 14 tournament.
It's a score I can't tell.
10-2.
Ball 1 strike to Addison Steenhook, who scored twice. Walked and singled tonight. Starting
Come on,
to go
Mace.
checked out.
What?
Tunic leans back and delivers. Foul our way. Have a play. 2-2.
Is that Jonas?
More clouds.
Jonas
drifting
and
in.
Michael,
Some
please come to the
cheated
press
rain
box.
Yesterday, unfortunately, it came right as the baseball team was getting ready to tangle with ADM. Popped up, foul territory, just left at home plate. Also keeps the mask on and makes the catch for out number 2.
2 pop-ups here.
Who's up?
Looking at 2 outs. Doing
Now batting number 28, Riley Johannes.
2 early Mustangs, hoping to get back in the play.
That's what the doctor ordered for Tuning. 2 up, 2 out. And here's Johannes, who Macy has had tonight as far as her number. 0 for 2 for Johannes. Strikeout and flew out to West her last time. Watch out, that one up and in, and it got her. Looked like it got her on the protective pad that she wears.
Now batting number 8,
That's what he wears.
Jocelyn Bryles.
Seeing more and more batters go with that approach. Second hit
Paige
batter
Steenhook.
tonight for Tuning.
And as she's on first base, she's reaching up, grabbing that tricep. I think it just missed that protective elbow cut.
Need to get a little bit bigger one next time. Boy, anymore you watch a major league game and there's hardly any flesh. It's all armor.
Looking like RoboCop, walking up to the plate, all robotic, looking to hit things.
Steven Hook stands in.
Pitch.
Right at the belt. Strike one.
But hey, if it keeps you protected, I'd rather not get hit in the hand or elbow. So if I need to buy a little elbow guard just to keep that safe, I'd much rather have that.
5-mile-per-hour fastball will use the armor. Certainly so. Here's a pitch that gets away. Welchel pursues, and down to second goes Jayettes in the scoring position on the wild pitch.
And after 2 quick outs here, all of a sudden runner in scoring position. Gotta get back in that dugout to come up 0 and score.
She reached them there in the first inning, and she singled her last time up here. He had second.
Real.
Easy play. Well, 2-hopper to Taylor. She's up with it, and the side is retired. Good bounce back inning for Tooney and the Jayettes. Bottom of the third, we move into Mustangs 10, Jayettes 2. Here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Now batting number 13, Kerrigan Welchel.
Bottom of the third inning, 10-2 PCM. Jayettes with the heart of the lineup, 2, 3, and 4. Welchel, Shawley, and Bell do up. Holly Parsons striking out the side the last time we saw this young right-hander. Struck out Barkley and West. On Olenzak looking in the innings, so Parsons feeling pretty good. That was after coughing up the 2-run home run to Atwell. 1-1 is a bouncing ball back up the middle of the groove, past Shaver into center field.
Now batting number 15, Ava Devil Bliss Shawley.
Looking to do even more damage, cut into that lead even more.
Welchel's been on base twice. Here comes Atwell, the run for her. Kerrigan now, when you look at the body of work, she has been to the plate 15 times this year. She has reached safely 9 of those 14 times. Incredible start to the season for Welchel. There's Devil Bliss Shawley. Parsons misses 1-0. Speed with Atwell as Shawley rolls one foul, wide of the bag at third, 1-1. Jayettes had a couple of base runners in the first inning. They got a couple more hits in the second, and now here in the third, Welchel reaches safely to start the frame. Again, Devil Bliss Shawley out in front, tomahawks one foul down the third base line.
Strike 3.
Wait just a split second longer.
Strike 3 right here.
Ball 2 strikes. Atwell takes off,
All day.
swing and a miss. Throw down
Double
the
play.
second. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Steve guns down Atwell. Parsons strikes out Devil Bliss Shawley. Just like that, 2 outs.
Now batting number 20, Emily Bell.
Steve Hook right there on the money. Shortstop Lindsay, didn't really even have to move her glove or throw. Made the tag for her. You couldn't really ask for a better defensive job right there.
2 outs, here's Bell.
Oh my God.
Side strike is called. 2 points. There's that pitch. But I'm out there. Nothing in 1. Bell has walked tonight. Strong left-handed batter. Lays off the pitch high. 1-1. A good crowd on hand. A lot of people enjoying it from the outfield wall. Bleachers fairly full as well down below us, enjoying this early summer evening. 2-hopper towards short. Lindsay takes a friendly bounce, throws the first.
The end of 3 innings. PCM 10, Perry 2.
From Welchel, we play 3. Mustangs in control. 10-2 PCM. Here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. Top of the 4th inning, 10-2 PCM. Bryles, Lindsay, and Donick new up. Slim Bryles, the senior first baseman, has been the most productive offensively tonight. Couple of hits, pair of singles, and 3 RBIs. Feed him 1. This one right toward left center. That's going to get down. A 1-hopper all the way to the fence. Naring getting pursuit. Hesitation at first by Bryles, but now she'll stutter step her way into the
Now batting number 11, Tori Lindsay.
Yeah, hesitation right there was because Mary got to the ball fairly quickly and threw it in with Owens had to go out there and get it a little bit until it was slightly offline, which allows the runner to move up to second base.
Bryles having herself a night. Now here is Lindsay who takes it inside, 1-0. Same story for Lindsay. The 5-6 spots really producing tonight. Lindsay has a couple of hits, 2 RBI. She laced a double her last time. 1-0 is a ground ball through the hole left side, base hit. We'll play a base to base. Bryles will stop at third, and tell you what, the senior Bryles and now the freshman Lindsay, it combined 6 for 6 tonight.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Really, I mean, they're just having a great
Now batting number 6, Rayanne Dennick.
picture right there. Not too much you can do as a fielder. That was just a CNI ground ball right through the 5-hole. And right now, there's serious danger of giving up even more runs.
Here's Donick, who last hit a 2-run home run her last time up. First pitch swinging, gets under it. That's a high pop-up smack dab to the center of the pitching circle, and Tunick will call everybody off for the first out. Pitch location there by Macy Tunick as Donick gets underneath it. 1 down. And here's Schindel, the DP.
You can announce her.
Busy.
All no strikes. Now casually.
Now batting number 12,
Bases.
Ella
She'll
Schindel.
get caught in a rundown between first and second. All this, they're keeping an eye on the runner at third. Now Atwell will fire towards third. Back in with Bryles. And Lindsay now will take second base. A good job there by Perry. That's how you handle that rundown situation in the sport of softball.
Yeah, I mean, really good job not showing any panic. I'd look out there, I looked down for a split second, and all I see is the baseman just casually throwing the second, wondering what was going on, but then I realized trying to do a throw and trying to get a run home to the plate, but like I said, no panic. They handled that really nicely.
2-0 to Schindel. Misses. Remember, first base is open right now. 1 out. Right-hander ready. Here's the 3-0. Now watching all the way. Tunick rediscovers the strike zone. Softball tonight being brought to you in part by Home Doctor, by Raccoon Valley Bank, and also our friends at Central Iowa Foot Clinic. Location there. Tunick able to stretch it about as wide as we've seen the zone tonight. 3-2. Bryles at third, Lindsay the runner at second, 1 out, we're in the 4th, the payoff pitch, got her, chase ball 4. Good job by Welchel, she'll have to register the out at first base, it is a drop third strike, and Emily Bell will stare and run Bryles back to third after making the catch at first. So
Now batting number 10, Lillian Humpel.
it's a big one, so back-to-back outs, and PCM unable to advance Bryles from third. Second strikeout of the game for Tunick. And here's Humpel, the number 9 hitter. And a wild pitch goes over the glove of Welchel, and Bryles will slide in. Just as you're really close to maybe getting out of this inning, you have the 9 hitter in there. You made really good pitches to Donick and Schindel. One gets away, and Bryles scores in the wild pitch and an 11-2 lead.
And so often that one pitch can just ruin how he was feeling. It started off bad, but then you got the 2 outs and things were looking up, and then all of a sudden you hold on to a little bit too long.
1-0 is lifted in the air toward left. Naring has it, in the back a step, and makes the catch to retire the side. PCM gets 1 more run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left. Bottom of the 4th. Coming up, it's 11-2 Mustangs here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Turnover.
was watching the replay on YouTube, I was zoomed into the scoreboard because on the actual live stream you can't see the score because it's being stupid. But all of a sudden on the replay it has it right. I don't understand that. How, like when you watch the replay, it has the score on the screen at the exact right time. I don't get it.
It
doesn't matter.
Atwell for the Jayettes. 11 runs, 10 hits for PCM. Errors yet tonight for the Mustangs. Jayettes have scored twice on 3 hits. They've committed 3 errors. PCM has left 4 on base. The Jayettes have stranded.
Ooh, ready to film.
2 to Tooney.
Alright, if it was coming here, I would have reached for it at least.
Parsons tonight, 3 solid innings.
Even if I reached out, it was too far to
Gave up
look
a
right.
2-run home run to Atwell. 6 strikeouts though. Again, Tooney bringing it back our way. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They're gonna run out of balls.
Baseball game is underway between these 2 schools. Perry trying to snap a 4-game losing skid tonight.
God damn it.
Inside Tooney. And Parsons
Dropped it.
I'm going to say she foul tipped it, so Parsons just did make contact. Parsons clears a few
It's on the
insects
scoreboard.
from the line of sight. Strikeout. Came back with a little bit more velocity on that one. Her 7th strikeout tonight.
And it looks like Parsons is settling quite nicely at that home run. After
Now
starting
batting number
to
5, Kelly Welchel.
pitchers tonight did, it's been really smooth sailing, except for that one home run.
Parsons walked 2 of the first 4 batters of the game. She has not walked anybody since. It's a sharp roller towards second. Shaver is up with it, and Kelly Welchel is out.
Now batting number 3, Taylor Atwell.
She's pitching with so much confidence right now. It's
Really want this game
rare
to
to
end.
see that against this Jayette team in the past 3 games, but tonight it's all been different. The offense is slightly out of rhythm, and I think Parsons has something to do.
Baldwin's checked out. That's Atwell on the very first pitch. Hits 1 foul. Nothing 1 to Taylor Atwell, who has provided the bright spot offensively tonight. She hit a towering home run that cleared the center field wall her last time up. Mile high. First home run of the year for the Jayettes. 1 ball, 1 strike to the experienced second baseman coming off a fine wrestling season. She's a state qualifier in the inaugural Girls Athletic Union State Championships this year. Program to keep an eye on moving forward. A lot of talent coming back for Perry. They just get started with girls wrestling as a sanctioned sport here in Iowa. Parsons head 1 and 2. Right-hander gets the sign, delivers 2 and 2. Atwell has always stayed active during her time as a Perry student athlete.
The end of 4 innings, PCM 11, Perry 2.
Perry down 9. We go to she's 0 for 1. Walked, been hit by a pitch, popped out her last time up. Shoulder taking some extra time. Now digs in the 1-0. Strike from 2. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Damn it.
Hey, look at PCM. They started the year with a 19-0 win against
goddamn
Nevada. They scored
stupid
16,
scoreboard would work.
or I should say, excuse me,
Sorry,
14,
everybody,
and
but I'm
they lost to Grinnell.
So mad.
16 to 14. Came back with a 5-2 loss to Sadell, who was the favorite to repeat
So mad.
as the conference champs. So they gave the Golden Eagles a tough battle on the road. Now entering
more mad at
tonight,
this
having
than
won
how
2
we're
of their
playing.
last 3 games.
How we're losing. I'm more mad
2-1
at
to
this stupid
Shady
line.
Brothers hit in the air toward left center, long run, but West has time. And she'll track it down for the first down. Good running grab by Catherine West. And Shaver is retired. A little bit of a roll for
Now batting number
PCM.
3, Addison Steenhook.
Nice win against Pella 4-3. The impressive win at Jefferson 6-3. And then tough loss last night to Sheraton as this one is smoked by the left-hander Steenhook into the Colton corner. Extra bases, and Addison Steenhook can run, and she's all the way in the 3rd in a 1-out triple.
Now batting number 28, Riley Johannes.
Halfway down the outfield,
Piece of hitting there by Steenhook. She opened up on it and just ripped it into the corner. Barkley was playing off the line. She was not expecting Steenhook to pull it. So 1-out triple, and here's Jayettes. Tunick paints the outside pitcher, nothing in one. 11-2 PCM. Keep in mind there is a 10-run rule after 5 in Iowa high school softball. So that runner at third is very, very vital for both these teams. Good stop by Welchel on the one hopper to the plate. Used her left forearm to knock it down. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a serious strikeout situation right now for Tunick. Trying to do everything she can to keep that run on third control.
Lights have been turned on here at the athletic complex on a beautiful night. Everything beautiful but the scoreboard in this one.
And the scoreboard on my phone too.
2 degrees. Cloudy skies.
I'll talk about that. If you watch Game Changer, you can't
Yesterday,
see the
field in good
score
shape. It
because
was
it's
dry
stupid.
about 2 weeks without any moisture. So that was a welcome sight.
Uh-oh.
Fly ball out
That's
towards
gone.
center. This will be deep enough to score.
Oh, wow.
West up against the fence, lost her balance, and I think the ball might have popped out as well.
Oh my God.
Catherine just kept going back on that ball. Had it in her glove, but then
Can
she
you
looked
catch it?
down.
Nope.
She lost her balance, hit that gravel out there on the warning track, but as she went down, the ball popped out up against that blue tarp. And Jayettes is going to end up at second base, and it's 12-2.
Yeah, just deep fly ball with some backspin and some carry on it. I mean, West right there, she did almost everything right, except she ran into the fence. The fence jarred
Now batting number 8, Paige Steenhook.
and she just came down too hard to secure it.
Ball seems to be carrying pretty well tonight. PCM has that coveted run across. They lead by 10. So if they can take care of business in the bottom of the inning, they're going to get out of Perry with an impressive road win tonight. Jayettes will be given credit with an RBI. That ball obviously hit to the wall deep enough to tag Steenhook.
Yeah, that
What?
run would have scored.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of whether West made that catch out there in the outfield, she just now put on her glove. She was standing there in disbelief. Could not believe that she couldn't make that catch.
12-2, Prairie sitting in row with 1 out. Here's Steenhook. Right-handed batter is 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Tunick in this game, 4 to 3rd. She has given up the 12 runs off the 11 hits tonight. Couple of walks, couple of hit batters, 2 strikeouts. Little blooper towards shallow left. Olenzak quick on the recovery, able to backpedal and lift to catch for round number 2.
Now batting number 20, Jocelyn Briles.
First step reads contact off the bat exceptionally well, just as good as anybody in the state. 2 down, Briles.
Seriously.
Front foot. Briles is going to be on base all 4 times tonight. A couple of singles, a double, and now a hit batter.
Even though she was hit, not the worst thing that could
Now
happen.
batting number 11, Tori Lindsay.
That ball that stops all the runners and
I don't
holds it
care.
down to third base right there, which would have
I just want to leave for
really
this right
devastating
now.
happen in a Curry's run.
There's the other part of the 2-headed dragon
Oh my
tonight.
God.
Lindsay, who's a perfect 3 for 3. Lindsay, a couple of singles, a double, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Swinging a very competent bat over the last couple of games. Two balls, 1 strike to count. 2 outs here in the 5th inning. 2-1 for
Really?
PCM. Jayettes at second. Briles at first. Tunick ready to pitch.
Uh-oh.
Hit well into left field. Naring with a good break. Runs it down. In front of the pole out in left center to retire the side. Good job there by Naring in left. Lindsay hit it sharply. PCM gets a run. The Jayettes need at least one to keep this game rolling. Perry will send up 8, 9, and 1. Barkley, West, and Olenzak. Mustangs 12, Jayettes 2. Here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Now batting number 4, Tina Keneally.
Taryn Naring here as a pinch hitter for the Jayettes in this 5th inning. It will be Naring at West, and then back to the top of the order, Olenzak. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Naring.
She runs in a foul ball. She runs for every foul ball.
He's played a really solid outfield, so now Tina Luderman giving her an opportunity to swing the bat. 1-2 pitch.
Go, go, go!
Bad one, but it's a drop third strike. Throw the first is in time. Steve Huff to recover.
Now batting number 6, Catherine West.
For out number 1. 9 strikeouts tonight for Parsons. Holy smokes.
Holy smokes is right. Her right-handed on fire. Right now she is rolling right now. She has like a tough acid. Interrupting that, she just had to scratch across 1 run.
West takes it up around the eyes, ball 1. It's trailing 12-2 here in the home half of the 5th. Perry unbeaten this year at 3-0. 2 balls, no strikes to West. Slap defense on. Johannes was in a few steps at third. Now she creeps back in. Parallel with the bag at first is Bryles. The 2-0. West watches closely. Good eye as it misses wide. 3 balls, no strikes. Perry needs a run to keep this game going here in the 5th inning. Parsons delivers a strike. Parsons has not walked a batter since the 1st inning. Emily Bell drew a walk. Parsons labored a little bit in the first, couple of walks to the first 4 batters. Boy, oh boy, she's settled in. Strike 2 as she battles back to run a full. Hook the sign, the 3-2, and West strikes out. Swing this for Catherine and a career.
Now batting number 2, Lydia Olenzak.
That's number 10. First time she has hit double figures in the strikeout category, and 2 outs in the Jayettes. Last opportunity might be Olenzak. Lydia is 0 for 2. Started to go, checked up, takes the pitch in, ball 1. Olenzak grounded out the 1st inning, struck out looking in the 2nd. 1-0. Trickler hit
That'll
to a
be
short, cut off by Lindsay, and PCM knocks off Perry tonight.
That's the final score. PCM 12, Perry 2.
Compete for the title here in the heart of Iowa. Played St. L tough on the road, and now they come to Perry and 10-run to Jayettes. 12-2, your final score. Back with the totals.
That was horrendous.